Hello and welcome to the Crafty Diamond. I am Debbie. If you are new, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. I would love to have you as part of our friends and family here at the Crafty Diamond. For those of you that are returning, thank you so much for your support. It means the absolute world to me. Today I have a video that I have not done in a very long time. I don't think it's been at least a year or two, but I have a mid-month WIP parade. If you're not familiar with that term, that is a work in progress. I am going to share with you my 10 WIPs. Normally I have had more than that, so it didn't seem like that many as I was going through these. I do have two that I am not going to share with you today. The first one is my Josephine Wall diamond painting. I have put that away until my next Josephine Wall event, which will be in April, and I will bring that one out at that point. And then I do have a second one that is my beast, which is the higher self. That one is my 16-foot diamond painting canvas. I am going to show that one on my channel each time that I hit a landmark. And for me, that is going to be at the 50 centimeter lengthwise. It is a 500 by 100 centimeter canvas. And so when I get to each of the 50 centimeters, I'm going to share with you my thoughts for that particular section. And then as we move on, I'll share more thoughts as I go. I am really hoping that I can get that done sometime within the next month or two. It's very slow going. I would go ahead and show you guys, but there's not much to really see. And trying to get that off of my table and putting that onto the floor so you can see it better, it's quite a bit of work. But what I have decided to do with that one is I am putting that on a work desk and I'm just going to leave it out. And so I'm hoping that I can do 1 to 2 sections every day or two. And so that's going to move me forward. If not, I will not work on it because it does take time putting that on my table, setting it up, getting all the drills and all that stuff out. So decided I'm just going to do it that way. But I hope that you enjoy this WIP parade and let me know down in the comments which one that you like the best or if you've done any of these. Okay, so the first ones that I'm going to show you are the ones I'm actively working on for this month. This one is so cute. It's a 42 by 42 centimeter. It is a round canvas and it is Witch's Wishes. And this is from Distracted by Diamonds. It has 48 colors and it has 4 ABs or 4 special drills. And I am almost to the halfway mark, but I am taking my time on this one because this is for the Wickedly Witchy event that is hosted by Heather over at Diamonds and Dragonflies. It is for her Patreon members, and it is a 2-month event. And I thought about doing a canvas for September and one for October, but then I decided why not just do this one. So I'm doing 1 row a week and that will get me over into October. If I end up finishing this really quickly, then I'll find another one that I have in my stash that's small that I can get finished in October, but I don't know, we'll see. And this one comes along so fast, I can get a row done in no time. I'm doing this one at night as we're sitting outside. And so I'm only working on this for about an hour or so because it's starting to get dark earlier and I can't see. So this is the first one and I just love it. I think it is just absolutely adorable. And I really enjoy working with Distracted by Diamonds anyway. I do have some more kits of theirs that I plan on doing next year. This next one is one that is kind of unusual for me to work on, but I really liked the way this looked. I want to also kind of get out of my comfort zone, see what else I might enjoy. This one is going by very quickly. I am doing this for Stoked for September. Diamond painting is from Diamond Art Club. It is a 56 by 71 centimeter. It is called Crystal Ball by Ann Stokes. I am doing this one for Stoked for September with the Black Dahlia event, and I am really having a good time with this one. It is definitely out of my comfort zone. It's not something that I would normally do with all of the dark colors, but I really liked this one. I have had it for a little while. I am really enjoying it. I love the colors at the bottom, how the red and the pinks are just popping out from her cape. And I'm not sure about the fingers. They look a little strange, but when I get there, I will see. This is also the first canvas that I have done that has the perforated cover. I'm not really sure how I am liking the cover, the perforated cover sheet. I really use my own release paper, and I just put it down and for one row or wherever I'm working on. So I will have a full review once I do finish this one. I don't think I will have it finished by the end of September, but I do want to continue working on it. It does have some special drills. I haven't really gotten to that many special drills yet since I'm only at the bottom, but this one is a square and it is coming along very nicely. I am absolutely loving this one. I am just over the moon how it is coming out. It's kind of hard to see. Move this cover a little bit. I'm working on the side. It looks better taking the plastic off. I've done this section over here, which is not very much, but this is an 80 by 80 centimeter. It is square. It is by Finera from the one with the diamond art. And this painting is just, I just can't get over how beautiful this painting is. Just with what little I've done, it is high on the confetti, but I think that it needs it, and I am all about it. I haven't really done a lot. I've just gotten started with it, but this is for the Finera event that I am hosting over on the one with the Diamond Arts Facebook group. And they did this one as a limited edition for the event. It also has my name at the top. It says Debbie Event on it, which I think that is extremely special. And I am going to continue working on this even for next month. I'm hoping to get a little bit more done for the month, but hosting an event takes a lot of time, a lot of work, which I really enjoy doing it. But because of that, I haven't had much time to really spend on my own Finera, but I am definitely going to continue working on her, and I'm hoping that I can either have this one framed or dry mounted or something, because I definitely want to put this on my wall whenever it's done. There are 50 colors to this, and there are several ABs and some special drills in here, such as fairy dust. I'm not sure what they call it, but it is over on the leaves down over here. And then also it's going to be some that's going to be in her hair when I do get that far. I decided I'm going to work on it by columns. And since it's 80 by 80, it didn't really matter if I went either across or up and down, but just decided that I'm going to do it in columns for now, just from left to right. I haven't done that before, so that's going to be interesting as well. I wanted to do that because I wanted to save the fox for last. I thought about doing her face as the last part of the actual painting, but then I love the fox. I am just enamored with foxes, and I want that one to be the very last thing that I do. So I'm going to work around the fox whenever I get there, and then I will just have that as my very last section. My next diamond painting is a mystery, so if you don't want to see this, I'm giving you time to go over to the next diamond painting. I will have a description below, and it will be set up in chapters, so you can just advance over to that. This is from Jaded Gem Shop. It is her fall mystery. I think it's mystery number 3 from last year that she does with the Crafter's Den. So again, if you don't want to see it, you can't really see much anyway. I've only done 4 sections. I am doing this for Mystery Mania, which is over on Heather's Patreon. So let's look at it. Okay, so I have done 4 sections of this, and how this works is that Heather will have some numbers every Saturday, and if you have that number, you can work on the number. If you don't, then you just have to wait until your number is called. The one that I am doing now, I have sectioned it into 36 sections. And so I just started on this one 2 weeks ago. I have another one that I had originally started on, but realized it was just too much. I couldn't really keep up like I wanted to, and I'll go over that one too. But this one, this one has a lot of confetti, and it takes me about an hour and a half to do one section, but I think it's going to be worth it. I'm loving the colors. I don't see fall in these colors yet. I have no clue what this is. And if you know, please don't tell me. But I've already done my 2 sections for this week. So hopefully I'll have more numbers that are called out next week, and I can continue working on this one. And I don't know when I'm going to get this finished, because this one, it just depends on when my numbers come up. So it might be sometime next year before I get this done, and I'm not in any hurry, so I am good with that. This next diamond painting is a Hannah Lynn exclusive. This is the first diamond painting that she had come out in her new diamond painting company. And Hannah Lynn was gracious enough to send this to me for review. And I have unboxed it on my channel, and I just love it. I need to get back to it, but I love the colors. It is so pretty. I do have a couple of others from her exclusive collection, and this one is called Morning Coffee. And she gave me an option of the 3 that she had first come out. I believe it was in April, and I had to have this one because of the black cat. I just thought that was absolutely perfect. And there's also, with the cat at the bottom, it's like a tabby or some kind of gray and white cat. But I saw this one and I knew I wanted it because of the cat, because of the color of the cat, all the black in it, and the white little paws at the bottom. So I knew that I had to have this one, and it is called Cozy Morning Coffee. It is her premier collection, and it is a 60 by 81 centimeter. There are, I cannot remember how many colors. There are 48 colors in here. There are not any special drills in here. I thought about adding some of my own, and I might when I get to her glasses. I was thinking about blinging up her glasses, and then also blinging up the cat's whiskers at the top, or maybe its nose with the heart. I hadn't decided, but I haven't blinged anything up at the bottom. I am almost to the halfway point, and I'm hoping that I can work on this sometime in the next couple of months. I don't anticipate working on this in September, because I really would like to get a couple of others done, but I do want to work on maybe 2 or 3 sections of this one, just so I can go ahead and say that I have made some progress. This diamond painting is absolutely stunning. It looks so much better in person than it does on camera, and even on camera it is absolutely breathtaking. This is from Craftibly. It is by Jody Bergsma. It is a square painting, and it has, I think it's 44 colors. There are some special drills in here. It's hard to see, but the lighthouse, where it is showing how the light is spreading out, that is all special drills. Those are ABs. There are some ABs in the girl's hair, and then also in the little house that's next to the shore and next to the lighthouse. There's also a little bit of AB spread around the rocks and also into the ocean. But the more that I work on this, the more that I am enjoying it. I only have 4 sections to go. I am going to try to get this completed this month. And I've been putting off the completion because it's a Craftibly. And I do have some more Craftiblies left, but I don't think I have any more of the landscapes type of paintings left, but that's okay. I am definitely going to hang this one up. We have kind of a beach vibe going in our bedroom, and I'm going to get a frame for this one and frame it and put it into our bedroom. Okay, the next one that I have, guys, is pure nostalgia. Unfortunately, these are no longer available. I think there were some issues with Disney on this. This is from Diamond Art Club. It is called The Fairest of Them All. It is by Mandy Manzano. It is a 42 by 125 centimeters, and it is a round. It has 45 colors, and it has 2 ABs. This one is old. I bought this in early 2023, and I just couldn't bring myself to working on it because you can't get them anymore, and this was very special to me. This was the second one that I had purchased from Diamond Art Club. The first one I had purchased was Queen Elizabeth. I did her. She is in a gorgeous frame that I spent way too much money on back in the day, but that one took me forever, and just because I was new to the craft. So I've been putting these princess panels off, and I thought, you know, I need to go ahead and do them because they've been in my stash for so long, and I want to see what it looks like. So I do have a couple more of the princess in my stash that I have remaining, and I will do those. I just don't know when. This is so different than what we are used to with current DAC. And it is just funny when I'm working on this, and I have to remind myself when I'm working on this that this is older, the grid field is totally different, the drills are different than what they used to be, even the canvas is different, the plastic cover, I mean, everything is different, but I'm loving it. I'm having so much fun. I think I started this around May or June. I need to update my logbook desperately. I did show this on my channel, and even the unboxing, when I unboxed it, was really funny because everything is so different. But I am taking my time with this one. I'm not sure when I'm going to get it finished. It will be done before the 1 year mark hits on this canvas. Once I figure out what that is, I'm almost positive that it was in May or June. And it does go fast. I mean, because it's Mandy Manzano, it doesn't take very long. But it was definitely my favorite whenever I purchased it, and it's still at the top of my list as one of my favorites. This one is one of my favorites too. I've gotten a lot done at the top, but it's a big one. It's a 70 by 90 centimeter. It is called Miss Tiddles, and it is by Cheryl Baker. I absolutely adore Cheryl Baker's artwork. This was for the Cheryl Baker 2025 event. It was my third time participating. I did not get it nearly as much as I wanted to on this one, but I am going to continue working on her. Even though it's large, it has been going really fast. I thought about just doing the outer background with the trees and everything, and then just leave Miss Tiddles to the end, but decided I'm just going to work straight across on this and then just see what is uncovered. Sometimes I was looking at it, didn't even know what I was working on, and I stepped back and saw, oh, this is part of a tree, or this was her ears or her hat. And so there's some butterflies in here, there's some flowers, there's some birds. So it's going to be really fun as I'm working through it. I don't have a specific time frame of when I want to get this completed, but I don't know if I mentioned, this is one from the Diamond Art, and I am loving the canvas. There's another one that has recently come out, and it's even larger than this one, and yes, it is in my stash. So I do have plenty of Cheryl Baker's to work on, but I love all of her artwork. So anything that she does, I am just happy with. I'd love to purchase it all, but unfortunately I can't. But this one I think is going to be one of my favorites whenever it's done. Okay, this next canvas is from Diamond Art Club. It is Mystery number 91, which is Fantasy and Nature. So just wanted to let you know in case you don't want to see this. I haven't done much, but there is one small section where you can see something specific. So if you don't want to see this, then go over to the next chapter. Okay, I had started this one out as part of my Mystery Mania, but there's 109 sections. Some of the sections are smaller, some are larger, but this is high up there on the confetti. It took me forever to do just one small square, and there's 109 squares. So I knew that if I continued working on this one, it would take me a very long time for all the numbers to be called. And also, I'm the only one right now that has 109 squares. And some of these could have been a little bit bigger. I thought they were all 3x3, but they're not. But I'm going to continue working on this one at my own pace. I am going to have just a wheel spinner where I'm going to have the numbers on there. I'm going to spin the wheel, and whatever number pops up, that's the number I'm going to work on. And I am really putting this away while I'm working on my current mystery. But I might pull this out and work on, 2 or 3 squares here and there. But it is definitely a large one. It is a 92.8 centimeter by 69.9 centimeter. And it's a Dakota Datwaller. I've not done one of hers before. I have a couple in my stash, but I'm really enjoying the process. I am enjoying not knowing what this is. I have no idea. So if you know, please don't let me know. I'm trying not to see what it is. You can obviously see the bottom here. You can obviously tell what that is. I don't want to say in case you can't see it. And then there's some over here. So I'm working all over, but I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous whenever it's finished. Okay, this next one is The Last Supper. It is from Jaded Gem Shop. It is a 40 by 180. It's a square diamond painting. There are 68 colors in this, and I hadn't gotten very far. I've just done the one section. At least I can now see that there is a disciple that is bending over the table, and then there is the start of the table. I love my release papers that I had gotten that were specially done for this canvas, and it has turned out just really pretty. And I am just working on this very slowly. I have no expectations of when I'm going to get this done, but I enjoy it when I do have time to work on it. And it's also quite a bit of confetti. I am hoping that I can get it done within a year. I really didn't start on this until June, I believe, and only did a very small section just to see what it was going to look like. With Jaded squares, they look like a negative film, and you can't really tell what's going on until you work on a section and you step back and you can see exactly what it looks like. So that one I'm having a lot of fun with because of that. And with it being jades, this was not hand rendered. It was computer generated. It's been, I've had this for a very, very long time. So it is going to take me a very long time to finish it. Again, no expectations. I hope that you enjoyed seeing all of my WIPs. Normally I have even more than this. I have in the past anyway. But lately I have been limiting my works in progress. I will more than likely add more for the rest of the year. But if you would like to follow along with me and you're not subscribed, I would love to have you here at the Crafty Diamond. And also, if you like this video, if you would please click on that like button, that would be fabulous. Hopefully you will see some of these completed in the not so near future, but I will have another WIP Parade update on my September month in review. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye!